a long-awaited showdown. Don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Michigan Wolverines. Bring A Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Wolverines will kick this away to get us going here. Bringing it out, it's Young. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Down the middle, it's Graham. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
You know, as wide receivers will get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch, but none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
The offense gets a chance to start with a short field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Well, for many, this is the quintessential college football rivalry. It combines tradition, high intensity, and very often high stakes.
Yeah, Chris, I really think the rivalry has changed over the years. Guys in my era would tell you it was a game that was the most heated but the most respected because of the way you were recruited by both schools. There was the Woody, there was the Bo influence on the rivalry. But I think in the new social media era, I think it's more about hatred for the two schools. From both sides, it's just a different feel. We'll feel that today when these teams go at it.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch. It's Marshall. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Boy, did they dodge a bullet right there. So fortunate to recover their own fumble. I don't know how that ball bounced in their favor.
The Wolverines will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. Here we go on 4th down. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down.
What a gutsy call there on 4th down with the RPO. The quarterback deserves all the credit. He didn't pick up the first down, but he did a good job of reading his key to indicate hand the football off. The linebacker sat back, gave him enough room. They pick up that first down, keep the sticks moving.
Off the play fake on 1st down. On the run here, lets it go. Tight end makes the grab. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
The Wolverines' offense is on the move now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a pop? Oh, and it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounce back from that right away. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Breaks an open space. Gets the first and still running. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
1st down and 10. There's the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. And now they run the draw play. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be 1st down. This offense in good position here.
Well, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for 1st downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Got the 1st down and still motoring. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Toss play to the running back going left. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
7th play of the drive coming up. And here's the handoff. It's a fumble. The defense has got it.
Well, they're 2 for 2 now on drive-killing fumbles. What a way to start. When the coach was preaching consistency, I'm not sure that this is what he had in mind.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Tight end goes in motion. Takes the handoff again. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Of course they're going to pick up the 1st down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
First down and 10 now. Receiver in motion now. First and 10 play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Boy, if he just would have been able to catch the ball on this drag route, there's a ton of space ahead of him. It's an unfortunate drop here for the offense.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. QB keeper all the way. Breaks into open space. Now here he goes. And he'll finally step out of bounds after a massive gain.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Oh, and he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway. But one of the star players on this defense couldn't make it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He shreds the tackle. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Young. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st down, it's play action. Oh, escapes the tackle. He's looking to scramble. Powering through. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
The pressure just couldn't quite get to him there. They forced him out to his right on that bootleg, but give him credit. He held his poise, looked at the entire field, couldn't find anybody open, then he just pulled it down and picked up a nice gain.
And stopped right there at the line of scrimmage, and that'll end the first quarter. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. Let's Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Over the middle. It's Roberts. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Caught in the backfield. It's Rodgers. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Receivers are bunched together. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Defense is coming after him. And the sophomore QB with an inaccurate throw put behind his man.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Offense is back on the field. That last possession produced a field goal, but more importantly, it milked the clock, and they do that again. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
First down, looking to throw the ball. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He keeps it on the design run. He finds some space. He'll head out of bounds after a
this guy to be able to watch with a football in his hands. He's a quarterback, and he has that kind of speed. I think he's one of the fastest guys in the country, and he picks up some big yards here.
And looking to throw now on first down. That's reeled in. It's Marshall.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it second and medium. QB decides to keep it here. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, those zone windows can close very quickly on those short routes. Here, the quarterback tries to hit him on the slant, but the defender does a good job of getting a hand on the ball.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first? Here's the throw deep downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it. Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. And the returner will be brought down. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Play action here on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. An important third down attempt for this offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's in the clear. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Michigan.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
When after makes the lead 16. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Young. And he gets it out to the 28. Tackled right there. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. On the run, it's Rodgers. Breaks loose at the 40.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Here's the handoff. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The DB is backing off from the line now. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Hey, they gave up some yards here, but, man, that's a pretty good job by this defense against the jet sweep. You see who was carrying the ball there? He can fly. I would argue he's the fastest guy on the field. So you don't give up the big play. You give up a few yards. I think that's a win for the defense.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback keeps the football. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Okay, it's third down after that run. Handoff from the shotgun. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
The offense will go for here on fourth down and 3. Looking to scramble. It is intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
This quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. And he decides to step out of bounds, avoiding the contact. Doesn't have enough for the first down.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Rolls right, trying to make something happen. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Well, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Now it's second down here. The shotgun handoff here, and he will be stuffed for no gain. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Michigan offense comes back out on the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. Looking to scramble to his left. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And they'll get him down that time.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, you pick up some big yards.
Catch made on the out route. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Play fake, looking to throw. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Touchdown, Wolverines. They are pouring it on now. The momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. I mean, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Young. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. He'll hand it off. Breaks free. Has the first down and more. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 40. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now.
Chris, what a day for this guy. I mean, he fumbles early in the game. He's able to put that behind him, not going to tank, and ends up having a huge day to help his team out.
So one enormous play, and this offense is threatening almost into the red zone. Lets it fly to the wideout. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw it to.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing this game.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Grab down the middle. It's Graham. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
4th down, looking to throw for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass clock. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Here he goes. At the 30 now. At the 10. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Michigan. And strike up the Michigan band again as the Wolverines, Kirk, are beginning to build a lead and pull away here.
Well, I don't think the biggest Michigan fan in the country could have ever expected this kind of performance by the Wolverines. Everything that they have done has worked, and right now they have a nice, comfortable lead.
Bringing it out. It's Young. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Punt over the middle. It's Jackson. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. The defense with more pre-snap movement. They'll hand it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? He's past the marker and still going. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Important 2nd down play coming up. On the run, it's Marshall. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
And the Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. On the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The game good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. We're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. The catch makes it a more manageable third down. They'll try to run for the first down. Well, the power run is stuffed, barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Design quarterback run. The Wolverines pick up enough for a first down here.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing, but they needed more than that here. They line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a first down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. You talk about a confidence booster going forward.
So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
And as we take a break to flip into the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. Inside the 30. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Escapes the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Good throw, catch made. Touchdown, Wolverines. Great catch and run for 6.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Young. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Gift to the offense with the offsides makes it 1st and 5. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab near the sticks. It's Rodgers. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, Offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. On the move now. Catch made in space. Look out. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big, but who knows? Make a big play, try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Toss play to the outside. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up.
Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. Here comes third and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. The pass rush closing in. He's got it with room to roam. He starts short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Boy, they get some big yards here on third down, but they're still going to be short. So it'll bring up a fourth down and a big decision for this offense.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Grab down the middle. It's Graham. And they pick up the first half, the 23, getting closer to the red zone. The Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Risky call here by this offense. I thought the quarterback might wait a little bit longer for him to take his route beyond the sticks, but he gets the ball out of his hands. And how about the job by this receiver to fight for that first down?
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Buckeyes are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking downfield, it's Sayans. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, you could tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to make a play here. And they've got the returner corralled. And the Michigan offense back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Runs through the defender. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
What a gain here. Almost picked up a first down on a first down play. Good job here late in the game, playing hard, dominating football by the offense.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Third down play for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Hey, it may be a little bit late, Chris, but they get the interception they're desperately looking for. Now, they're still down by 3 possessions, and it's a long shot. But if they can score and maybe get an onside kick, who knows?
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Still no answer for this offense. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Grinding away with their running game. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. An inside give now from the shotgun.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Here's the second down play. The shotgun running play call. They feed it to the back again and again. Nowhere to run. The running game has been smothered.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Trying the old counter play here. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Gain of 3. Now, fourth down.
The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. They'll kick it away here. And here's the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's hit just before the throw. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
With this big a fourth quarter deficit, defense playing smart, very well prepared for these 4 verts. Quarterback's going to have to find a way to deliver accurate passes downfield if they want to come back in this game.
Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. Looking for a late, deep throw. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. Touchdown, Ohio State. There was no catching him that time. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. 2 quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.